What's up, everybody out there? I want to say thank you so much. I appreciate you taking this journey with me. I really and truly do. Thank you for your love and your support. I hope you feel it right back at you. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Whew. Well, we're talking about R&B divas over here, and I am in the year 1994 at the Soul Train Music Awards for Best R&B Soul Album Female. There are two things that I'm still trying to figure out. I'm definitely pondering. I mean, seriously, I'm twiddling my thumbs. I'm not joking. I'm still trying to get a good feel about these award shows. You know, how these artists are chosen for these categories. And yeah, it's just what it is. It's just what it is. And also, too, I'm trying to figure out what's happening in the 90s that I am no longer interested in certain R&B divas. I'm just not quite sure. I think I have come up with one possibility, I'm talking about for me. And I have to honestly, have to be quite honest with you. Okay. Maybe these divas here, it's me, a little too pop for me. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I am, as I'm doing this, I'm discovering my own personal taste in music. And that's okay. We all have them, because I'm thinking about Janet Jackson. And while I am a Janet Jackson fan, but I think I stopped becoming, I know what it is. Janet Jackson is definitely becoming pop. Because I'm thinking about the last Janet Jackson record that I had to buy. And when I say had to buy, I'm like, I have to get this record. It's Control, which I think was in 1986. Control was in 1986. And I told you I like my 80s divas. Janet Jackson would definitely be in that category. And I'm thinking about her, is it 1989? Rhythm Nation album, 1989. When she came out with I Miss You Much, I was like, hearing that record for the first time, seeing the video, of course, still videos are very popular back then, as far as, you look forward to, all right, the artist has released a single. So now you're looking forward to, seeing the video. Janet Jackson would definitely be in that part of music history. So when she came out with I Miss You Much, I liked it. But now as I'm talking about this, I'm realizing I liked I Miss You Much and I liked the Rhythm Nation album, because to me, it was still some R&B elements to her that I liked. Like Come Back to Me, I Miss You Much. I liked Black Cat. I think that was another one on there. Oh gosh, I'm trying to think, you guys. But anyway, so I liked Janet Jackson, but I think I've stopped becoming interested in purchasing her music after a while as she went into the 90s. Not that it was not good music. That's not what I'm saying. I'm trying to figure out what's going on, with me and my personal taste here. That's what I'm saying. And you all know how I feel about Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey, what's the name of her first album? Was it Vision of Love? It could have been a self-titled album. But again, Mariah Carey, and agreed to disagree with me, that's fine. But I think Mariah Carey's first album was probably, to me, her most soulful album. And I could be wrong, because I don't have all of Mariah Carey albums. I don't. But now when she came out with the Emancipation of Mimi, now that is the record. Okay, that's the one. Now that I like that one a lot. Mariah Carey, Make It Happen. I love it. I love the message in that song, Make It Happen. To me, it's gospel. It's really gospel. I like it. And also the song on Emancipation of Mimi, I could be wrong about the title. I think it's called Fly Like a Bird. Oh my gosh, love it. You know, when I think about this category, Best R&B Soul Album Female, and I'm looking at these divas, Tina Turner's movie, What's Love Got to Do With It, is out. You guys, let me tell you something. I'm just letting you know. I mean, people was looking forward to that movie, really. I remember back then, you know, we had something called a video store. Most of you all probably are not familiar with that. It's called Blockbuster. I remember going to Blockbuster because I didn't go to the movies to see it. So when it finally came out on VHS, I remember when, you know, the movie came out on VHS, it was available in Blockbuster. And I was going to return the copy that we rented. And there was a guy waiting for the copy to be returned. And I don't know, let's just say the one I had, I was supposed to, I guess, return it that day by 6:00. So he was definitely out there around by, I guess, 5:50 or whatever. And so as I was walking into the store, he was like, "Are you returning What's Love Got to Do With It?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Oh man, good," because I've been sitting here waiting on it, you know. So it was just a little side story. And I guess I'm looking at this category and seeing Tina Turner's Best R&B Soul Album Female. She's nominated in this category for Best R&B Soul Album Female for What's Love Got to Do With It. Well, I'm just thinking about clout. You mean to tell me Miss Turner did not have enough clout to win in this category? I mean, because when you think about it, Tina Turner is in this category, and I'm thinking about, honestly, trying to figure out these award shows. I'm saying to myself, like, I don't know. Like, is it really about, you know, best R&B soul album? Like, is it the one who has the best album? Because I just think that whoever votes on, you know what? I just thought about it. You know how people make a big deal about who gets the Grammys and who's on the Grammy board and this, that, and the other? We don't make such a big deal out of the best R&B of Soul Train Awards. We don't do that. Is it because, well, let's just say it's the Black or urban or whatever term you want to use award show, so you automatically think that, well, you know, somebody Black is going to get it. I'm just saying. But can the Soul Train Music Awards be just as biased and not fair? I just think that Tina Turner should have won just based off the fact that of the movie, of the soundtrack, so on and so forth, the history of Tina Turner, you know, and to hear, I think was it last year or the year before last, did Tina Turner do some kind of documentary or something about her life? And basically it was her bowing out of the business saying, all right, you guys, I'm gone. I'm out of here because I'm done. Like, I know people in America are not really, you know, into me like the people are over, you know, in Europe. So, you know, again, Tina would say, well, I'm not as big as Madonna and I'm not big as so-and-so, so-and-so, but over here, you know, in Europe, I am like major. And what's the name of the song or the lyric in the song? You want to go where everybody knows your name? Just saying. It's just disappointing now that I think about it that Tina Turner did not win in this category. And now that I'm talking about clout, right? Clout. we're looking at Toni Braxton, who's a fresh face, right? And you know how I feel about, that the Boys Club. And well, Toni Braxton is in the Boys Club. I mean, she has Jimmy Jam, not Jimmy Jam. She has L.A. Reid and Babyface. I mean, they pretty much put the record out. Her record. And it was a good record. Like, out of all of these ladies here, matter of fact, my sister, I didn't have to purchase Toni Braxton's album. My sister liked it. As a matter of fact, that haircut that Toni Braxton came onto the scene with, everybody, all the females was trying to get that hairstyle, and my sister was one of them, And so she had the album, or the cassette tape. And so that's how I'm familiar with Toni Braxton's first album. Even though eventually I purchased my own, so I have my own Toni Braxton's album. It was good. It was a good album. It was a good first album for her. It's interesting. What do you guys think? And I like a diva who can sing. And Mariah Carey is definitely that diva who can sing, but I don't know. I think after a while, after that first album with Mariah Carey, oh gosh. See, I never know what I'm going to say. I don't know. I don't know my approach. I never know what my approach is going to be. Do you think? Well, I'll just have to. My opinion is that I think by the second album for Mariah Carey, I just lost interest in her. And I think I know why I lost interest in her. Ooh, gosh, let me not say this, but I'm going to say it. It's just my opinion. You remember back in the day, Kelly Price was allegedly, let me find my alleged button around here. Allegedly, she was talking about like Mariah Carey and how the fact that she used her upper register a lot. She said that, and I guess she was talking about how Mariah Carey just doesn't sound the same. And I don't know, I think by the second album with Mariah Carey, I just got bored. There was no longer excitement for me when it came to her voice. And just from the outside looking in, it was almost like, Mariah Carey went from this very, what's the word I'm looking for? This very down home, down to earth diva to now, yes, fabulous. She went to that diva, and I guess I just didn't want to take that ride with her after a while. It became, she became too sexy for her own good for me. Like Janet Jackson to me tries to be sexy too, and that's a little turn off. Like, I don't like people who try to be, just be it, And Janet Jackson went through that phase. She's probably still in that phase to me. I'm not quite sure, but I just lost interest. And then looking at these R&B divas that I'm, thinking about it now, looking at them. Even Tina Turner right now. Tina Turner, it's she done kind of lost my interest. I think I know what happened to the R&B diva of the 90s. I'm going to talk about that. I don't want to bring that up in here. Yeah. I'll bring that up in probably another video. Let me remember to bring that topic up. I think it's going to be an interesting topic. It really is. I'm curious to what you think. But of course, as we already know, I'm on the 15-minute mark, and Toni Braxton wins in this category for Best R&B Album Female. She wins. It's a good album, though. I keep saying it like I'm trying to convince myself. I guess I'm kind of shocked and surprised she won, but it's a good album. Could it be in this category that once again, L.A. Reid and Babyface did their thing? I'm going to stop here. I don't think I'm going to go any further. Well, tell me what you think. Just a little bit of discussion. Well, you already know. Over here at Pepe La Vie, we believe in putting our behind where our heart's desires to be. And remember, whenever I leave my mother's presence, she always says to me, baby, remember, I love you, but God loves you best. And until then, you know what I'm going to say. See you next video.